four, three, two, one, zero.
What?
You're
Oh,
the
I'm the
host.
host. Oh yeah.
I was
Welcome everybody to a new episode of the No Name Podcast. Just keep rolling with it. Episode 98 today. I'm your host this week, Manny, with my co-hostess duos. I don't know what that means. Ricky and Arturo. Uh,
Yeah.
we have a lot of interesting topics to talk about today.
You know the fact
Um,
the fact of finding nicknames for co-hosts has went down the hill.
it really has. We started off really strong. I think we had an early peak. You know what I mean?
We did.
Oh my
We had
gosh.
we had an early
I'm the only
peak.
one that did him. In all honesty,
We still had an early peak. You know, we started off too strong.
We started off too strong, he said.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
so how have you guys been? You guys been good?
Yeah, just chilling over here. You know, lot of interesting things have come up. You know, I've took some inspiration myself from watching some grandmasters at chess go at it, but yeah, we'll save those topics for later.
That sounds good. Sounds good. Ricky, how have you been?
chess. Wait, what?
Just keep rolling with it. Keep rolling with it. He said we're gonna save it for later.
Oh, I'm not
It's
gonna
fine.
like this whatsoever.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
You're not, but we're gonna get through this. We'll get through it together.
Oh,
We'll get through it together as one.
I don't know if I want to get it through together with you guys. In all honesty.
Yeah, you do.
So, right there,
We'll help you.
Manny. I don't
We'll
know.
help you push through it.
Okay, that's coming from you. That just not helps.
No. Did you say hope you clench through it?
Stop. See.
I don't know if he said clench or push through.
There we go.
I should have said clenched. That would have been hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been a lot of fun here.
Oh my gosh.
For those of you who don't know what we're on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. We're also on TikTok, Instagram. Oh, we're not on TikTok. No, that's a lie. I take that back. We're on Instagram. That's it. That's all we're on. Sorry.
I love the fact because
Oh gosh.
we've always talked. We've been discussing this for the last couple of weeks too, and everything. And he's still.
I have it on my list. I haven't taken it out.
Oh my gosh.
So, just keeping you guys updated. It's episode 98. So that means we're 4 episodes away from episode 100.
You do realize we're recording the 100th episode on Halloween?
Oh, that's tight.
Oh shoot.
Though it comes out in November. It's
Oh gosh. So should we just record Friday then, and then upload Halloween? No, just
no.
kidding.
It's like, nah, I don't want to see you guys Friday.
Oh gosh.
Friday.
Kinda,
I'm playing Call of Duty all day Friday.
kind of hurt, Ricky. No, just kidding.
It's the Call of Duty comes out on that Friday, the 28th.
So yeah, we're about 4 episodes away from episode 100. So that's exciting. We're both excited about that. We're all excited about that. We're gonna be going on the road soon.
I'm sorry. He said 4 episodes.
Yeah. I'm factoring in climate change and the time change. That's what I'm factoring those in. So Ricky and Arturo will be attending TwitchCon October 7th through the 9th.
Which is this week.
Yeah, that's this week of filming.
Oh yeah.
Well, this episode comes out the same week.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. So yeah,
Oh
this
my
week they're gonna be going this week. All days, or are you just going some days?
No,
we're going to the party, dude. Like, I'm down to see Meg the Stallion. No, actually, yeah, we are gonna see.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
We leave the day this episode comes out. We'll be there all day, all weekend, and everything. We'll be there all 3 days.
And then some.
And then some, and all that stuff and everything. But yeah.
You guys excited about that?
Well, we're gonna be talking about that in a bit. So
Okay.
Yeah,
As well
yeah.
as me and Ricky attending the World's Final in San Francisco, November 5th.
got tickets.
We did get our.
Oh
Well,
shoot!
Ricky got our tickets.
What?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, it would.
Well, I was gonna say we got our tickets, but technically you got the tickets. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter.
I wanted to give you more credit. You know,
It doesn't.
I didn't want to take credit for something I didn't do.
Oh my gosh!
It's like,
Not me,
yeah,
you know.
give it to the guy that already does like 95% of the stuff in this on this thing. More credit
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm the host today, so I take all the credit. But
yeah. He's like, no,
I'll let you
it's
have
like,
this other.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
everything like
Yeah.
that.
So,
We got our tickets. We're going November 5th. I'm very very excited. Very excited. It is at the Chase Center.
Yeah.
For the finals, and also World has already started. Also,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So plans are just about to finish pretty soon. They're doing their best of fives to see who gets into the last two teams. The last two teams to get into groups, and all that good stuff. So it's gonna be fun.
for those of you asking, I will be wearing Crocs to the event.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Oh my! Should I wear Crocs too?
So to give a backstory on this and everything like that, I actually missed this game because I had to do something. So we found out that one of the players from one of the North American teams, Evil Geniuses, apparently he was wearing Crocs on stage, and apparently and there was a delay in the game for him to change his shoes because apparently it's a violation to be wearing
Yeah.
that stuff.
Because
Good.
you had to wear certain shoes to sit down and play games. That makes sense.
Yeah. Apparently,
You
so.
know,
It was
the Crocs is an advantage.
That's true.
It's
That's
true.
true.
It was so.
Put them
it
in
was
4-wheel
very
drive
funny.
and you
Yeah, so it delayed the game and all that stuff. Yeah, because it was a dress code violation, pretty much, and all that stuff.
yeah.
And everything. And what was funny about it, because I had already found out about it, and then Manny messaged me the same thing I already saw, and I literally responded to him back to him being like, "It would be an NA player."
Dude, I think we have to start a moment for World's Finals. We have to start hashtag rock the croc.
Rocks the croc.
You know what I mean? Rock the croc.
But
rock the croc.
it only makes sense though if an NA team makes it to the finals. So
It doesn't matter. We have to.
no, it has to.
We have to put a stop to this for everybody.
It
You know what I
has to.
mean?
No, because
We need everybody to be able to wear Crocs. You know?
No, because like I said, it was an NA player that did it and all that stuff. Because darn well it wouldn't be any of these regions that would do it and all that stuff. You have to, and that's true, Manny, and all that stuff and everything. So I'm saying like it would make sense to do this movement, only if it's an NA team that makes it.
I want to see. I want to see Faker rocking Crocs.
Oh my
I want to see Reckless. I want to see Reckless rocking
He's
Crocs.
not even in the fight. He's not even in the
I don't
fight.
care. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
I don't think
rocking
so.
Crocs.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're gonna have Nate Shot rocking Crocs.
Again, it would make sense
Yeah.
if it's an NA team.
Memphis is the NA team.
I know, but I'm saying though, if that would make sense though, like that when you said Nate Shot,
yeah.
I'm saying it would make that makes more sense.
Double lift. You can be rocking Crocs. Yeah, we need
Just
the
everybody's
Croc.
gonna be rocking Crocs.
Yeah. Hashtag rock the Croc.
Rock
Get
the
that
Croc.
movement started.
Yeah. I'm all fine with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying overall though, it made so much sense because of the fact that it was an NA player that did it. And all that stuff.
Because they have style.
And all that stuff. And everything. Apparently.
Yeah, they do.
Currently
So switching. Oh,
to give a rundown on so far on how worlds go. Play-ins is currently happening right now as they're recording this. That is actually happening in Mexico City. Groups, which will be this upcoming weekend and throughout the rest of the month, that is being held in New York City. And semifinals are being held in Atlanta, and of course, finals is being held in San Francisco at the Chase Center. To give everyone a quick rundown on that, we'll probably talk about a little bit this more on the No Name Sports Show next week. But yeah.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of the No Name Sports Show, though, Episode one,
Yeah.
episode one is already out. Episode two will be coming out the next week, and everything. And oh
Mhm.
boy, do we have a lot to talk about. When I was ready prep for that show. Oh my god, I was like, oh, we have a lot to talk about.
Oh gosh.
Am I doing good on our picks?
I gotta read. Oh, speaking of which, we might as well do this now as a little small insert to promote the show. We only did picks for weeks 2, 3, and 4, and everything. We've already went through week 4, but we're not doing the next episode until after week 5.
Oh man.
So we'll probably do it towards the end of the show, and we'll do it's gonna be on this episode and all that stuff and everything to give you an idea of what we do at our show on the new show and everything. But we'll do because I still gotta figure out what games to give them.
That's true. Yeah.
So week 5 picks will be later this episode, later on the show for those who are interested too.
Good.
Right.
Anyways, moving on.
Have you guys been really quick? Did you guys like the Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime? How you guys feeling that? Ricky?
So again, I like the fact that you're bringing this up, and it's someone that doesn't watch football at all, and all that stuff.
Really quickly, just
we will
bring
say,
it. Just
what I
really
say,
quickly.
What I say here is that if you want to know my opinions on Thursday Night Football, tune in for next month for the next new episode of the No Name Sports Show coming soon and everything. All right, that's when you'll know.
No, where is that going to be streaming?
It'll be airing on YouTube only right now at the moment. We're still figuring out audio stuff.
Got it. Switching over from streaming platform to the streaming platform. Twitch. People say it's dying. I don't know what that means. I'm not on Twitch.
Not people.
Not
I say it's dying.
A lot of
just you guys.
Okay, I wouldn't call it dying.
Okay.
Masses?
It's not dying. You know, Twitch just like shot at themselves in the foot. That's all they did.
Let's just say the last couple of weeks since our last episode, a lot of shit has happened.
Especially with Twitch, you know,
Yes.
a lot of stuff has happened in there. A lot of stuff has happened with their streamers and everything. But we're here to talk about the platform itself.
Oh dear Lord.
And
in honor of
recently
Arturo going to TwitchCon later this week, we might as well just bring this up.
Exactly. So, you know, recently, by recently I mean like
Last week, I think
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
It's like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Twitch announced a privacy policy update, right? And
Thank you for reminding me.
their new update is that Twitch has like a hierarchy of streamers, right? They have like the big time streamers and then like, you know, everybody else that streams. And the big time streamers, at least usually the people that are on top, they have a 70-30 split contract, meaning they earn 70% of the revenue and then Twitch receives 30% of the revenue, right?
Okay.
And everybody else only receives 50%.
To give a little bit more context to that, a partner can negotiate an option to do a 7/30. They don't they'll still be it's normally a 50-50 split, but they can negotiate to get a 7/30. Just to put a little more context on that.
With you know, stricter regulations and everything.
Yeah.
But funny thing, right? YouTube. Right? YouTube automatically has it set up for a 70-30 split where people that are streaming on YouTube receive 70% of the income and YouTube receives the 30%, right?
And this was before YouTube made a big push into live streaming too, also.
Yeah. And so with this announcement, you might be thinking, oh, cool, Twitch is going to be doing it, right? Wrong. It's the complete opposite. You know, doesn't matter if you're like 70-30, 50-50. Everything is just going to be a 50-50 split now.
So, yeah, and to bring in a little more context into that, because I was just pulling up the blog post about it. So, so currently now, so those who are currently on the 70-30 split revenue, the change actually won't go into effect of June 1st of 2023 unless they hit they hit an earn split of 100K first. Before that, then it will revert to the 50-50.
Right.
And everything. But starting on June 1st of next year, it reverts over to a 50-50.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Um,
And I just find all this funny, right? Because what you're doing is like you're competing with a platform like YouTube, right? But since Twitch is also such a big company and it has,
not really.
well, not really, but it's backed by
Amazon.
Amazon. And you would think that, Twitch could probably alter some things to at least rival with YouTube. But what they're doing is they're necessarily pushing their own audience away to go look for other people. And it's funny because obviously the majority of Twitch streamers, if you have an average of like 51 viewers in your stream, you're part of the top 1% in Twitch.
That was
And you make
insane.
up at least these are numbers from like 2020. You make up at least 75% of the views on Twitch. And so imagine taking away revenue from these streamers, right? But then not only that, but Twitch's answer to, decreasing that split, right, is we'll play back more ads. And imagine you're watching a stream, right? Minimum at least like 3 minutes per hour, having to sit down and watch through an ad in the middle of the stream.
All right, so I'm watching Ricky
And
stream. Okay. He gets
then he
killed,
has to
and then
he gets killed and he's like, oh, ad. And then, oh, hey
yeah,
guys, we're back. But these aren't like YouTube ads where, at least with YouTube ads, we can skip them. Nah. Freaking Twitch ads are straight up unskippable.
But the worst thing
It's
about
also,
the fact that you use me as an example, the worst thing about that, I don't get money. I don't get paid for those ads.
yeah, no.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so basically, Twitch is becoming less friendly for viewers, for the viewer experience, because most likely people's favorite streamers, or at least people's big time streamers, right? If they decide to leave and other streamers follow, like Grant might say, "Oh, I'll watch the top streamer in that category." It might lead to a chain effect, and then you're watching somebody that's not even playing the game, or somebody that just doesn't fit your type of watch style for that certain
Gotcha.
game.
Right.
And it's quite the conundrum.
Yeah, it is. It's a pickle. They're in a pickle.
Well,
Not really, because they shot themselves in their foot and they put themselves in this situation, right?
but the thing is, though, it's like I think the thing about it, though, I think it's more the fact of is this more the fact that the effects of Twitch Twitch being bought by Amazon, and this was back in I want to say 2015 when that occurred. Is it finally hitting the are the ramifications of that deal finally affecting Twitch?
And
Because the one thing about your though you're by Amazon, I think the one thing they want from especially a big company like Amazon is profits and all that stuff. And they're probably running at this Twitch in particularly under Amazon is most likely running at a loss and everything too. So there has to be like from what I've seen, from what I've read and understand, this is more like something like this finally this seems like more something like the deal with Amazon being bought by them and being now a wholly owned subsidiary of them. I think that's more of effects of that coming in than it is of something like they're not listening to. Oh, well, of course they're not listening to the community overall, but still and everything
yeah,
overall. But I think it's just more the fact of we need to figure out a way to make money as a company.
not only that, but I also think that they're also in the mindset of like, oh, we're one of the only, big streaming platforms that has lived for so long as well.
Not only that, but it's like also it's more like to get a little bit more deeper into it from what I see. Um, a lot of higher ups now in Twitch are more people from Amazon. They're not they haven't been they're not people that it's been with Twitch since the beginning before the purchase and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's also been a lot of like people that used to be with the company before the acquisition, and since then there's been a lot after the acquisition. There's been a lot of people that are no longer with the company and all that stuff, and there's been changes within that too. So there's that also and all that stuff. Because the one thing about it is just like the one thing overall about the Twitch community, viewer and streamer wise, is that especially right now, it's like Twitch doesn't care about their community. They're not community. It's not
Yeah.
community based and all that stuff. And that is true to a point and everything like that, and
To a T.
everything. And it's just the rise of YouTube becoming more of a live streaming platform by as itself just happens to be showing that more for the fact because YouTube on our, how can I say this, paying the creators point of view and all that stuff has been established for a very long time and everything. And then the fact that they've stuff like, you know what, we're having you, everything you've earned is still the same way even if you do live streams now. And then they just recently announced last week that starting next year they're gonna start doing revenue splits for on ads for shorts now and all that stuff, because right now you don't get there's not many, if you do, like, you can't get paid for your shorts, whoever reviews them and all that stuff at the moment and all that stuff. And but starting next year that's about to change and all that stuff and all that stuff. So it's like
Ricky's like ad revenue. Ricky's like revenue through my shorts. Finally, what?
Like finally, and all that stuff. Well, it's like because like I've kind of like ramped that up and everything like that myself, and I'm like thinking that's been on the back of my head too for us for the podcast channel also, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To do there and everything once that comes into play. So it's like it's kind of like, do I start? It's probably like, should we start putting ourselves into the partner program now? That way we could start on a revenue stream or so. And then once the short stuff kick in, that can help. That will boost it even more. So it's like that's been on the back of my head for a while now, and all that stuff. But
I just say, just do it. No.
Pretty much, and all that stuff. And but yeah, it's like it's been a pain really and all that stuff, just seeing all this stuff. But that's not even like this 50-50 revenue split is just one thing of a ton of other stuff that's been happening.
Oh yeah.
And all that stuff.
But we're not gonna get to the other Twitch stuff because that's more sensitive topics that I'm not as knowledgeable in.
I think the other thing is I find interesting. Like 2 days before the revenue split, they also made a change on gambling.
Yes. Oh my gosh, and that was another dumb thing.
So here's the thing about it. So because like the way it's been distributed since the announcement, everyone's saying it's gambling overall and all that stuff. Now, I have the post that they mentioned on the update and all that stuff. So they're saying we'll be making a policy update on October 18th, which that's when it goes into effect later this month.
Yeah.
To prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed in either the U.S. or other jurisdictions that provoke sufficient consumer protection. The sites will include such as stake.com, rollbet.com, duelbets.com, and rollbet.com. I didn't even know these sites existed, in all honesty, till that day, and all that stuff. And then they will identify anything else moving forward. However, they did go on to say, we will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker.
Yeah.
So not everything in gambling has been banned from Twitch. It's just
and that was a whole nother fiasco because people were getting scammed out of their money.
Okay, now we're about to jump into the rabbit hole in this one when you mention
Okay. But you can't mention the gambling without saying why they're doing that.
But I know, but it leads at least like something else that we definitely don't want to go get into.
Oh no, but oh my gosh, yeah, just oh my gosh, creators asking other creators for money and then asking their viewers for money, and then just gambling it all on Twitch. That's just a hilarious concept to me.
But I think it's just more the concept of gambling on a live streaming on Twitch and everything. It's just I never I never understood the meaning of it in a way
Yeah.
and all that stuff. It's not more me of like I was against it. It's more the fact of where's the entertainment in that, in all honesty. Now
You know,
the fact that it's the people that done it are more of the upper echelon level of streamers that do it
yeah.
and everything. And I'm sure there's probably more that's like under that echelon too, but they don't and everything. But at the same time, it's just like, is it for the fact that you have a big following that you're able to get these numbers because of that, or is it more the fact of where's the extra incentive of me watching someone watch gambling the whole time and all that stuff?
It's because gambling's fun
Yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, I get that.
and illegal in California. So no, just kidding.
Okay, I'm not gonna push an agenda right now. Anyways, Manny knows. Manny knows. If you watch episode 1 of the sports show, you'll know and everything.
Oh gosh. Yeah, maybe I might have to watch it.
And, oh, I hope we don't get in trouble for that.
Nah.
And but it's just the gambling thing has been a weird thing for me and all that stuff, and all that stuff, and I think it's like, and then like, but the aftermath of it though is more of like, oh, gambling's gone overall in Twitch. Like, not really. Like I said, sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker can still be a thing on streaming. And fantasy sports and poker, I can see that on an entertainment basis, because especially if you're doing it with friends and all that stuff, and all that stuff and everything like that stuff.
Somebody breaks a leg and you're like, haha, your character's out. I don't even know what's happening.
Basically.
Yeah, and so it's just been weird. But it's like, it's also like the aftermath has also changed like ripple effects to it and all that stuff and everything, because it's like, how are we banning this one thing when there's this other thing and everything like that that's happening, that's been a thing for so long, and you haven't done anything to there, i.e. they're talking about like the hot tub streams and people like wearing female streamers that are wearing like
okay. So I do believe that like Twitch is ran not by people, but like a bad idea machine, like a bad idea AI. And for the past week, it's just been dishing about. Like, dude, did you know about the whole like Twitch fiasco where the chick was like, having canoodling on stream, and then like banned only for 7 days?
So here's my thing about that, because till this day I have not seen the actual clip, so I can't not.
You want me to send it to you?
If you have it, because honestly, I only want to see it in order to know if this is actually resolved, if it needs to be a 7 days or not. I'm being straight up honest.
For study.
No, because
I get you. No,
I get you. No, because what I'm saying, because we're gonna say.
No, for research purposes, I get you.
No. I'm trying to explain why. I'm trying to explain.
It's
and all that stuff. It's like people are literally the overall narrative of what people are saying about it is like, she only got banned for having sex on stream. See, when you say having sex, my mind is thinking 2 people naked on something and doing it and all that stuff. From a brief.
Okay, so here's the thing. It wasn't that, right? I'm gonna be sending it to you right now.
Send it, because like I said, I don't know. Like I said, because I don't know the whole parameters of what the video bases on tile. Because people are complaining for the fact that she only got a 7-day ban when another streamer has a lifetime ban for verbal abuse and all that stuff.
Okay, yeah. No, it's not a perma ban. It was a 30-day ban. And here's the thing, he was
to a perma ban.
Oh yeah, it did, huh? So with that whole thing, that was another stupid situation, and that's just because obviously he knows his audience and everything, and he jokes around with his audience like that.
Yeah.
And like jokingly, he was like, "Oh, when I see you at TwitchCon, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you,"
Exactly.
And Twitch was like, "Oh no, threat level red," right? It went from a 4-day ban to a 30-day ban to a perma ban.
Because it escalated.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. And then this person, just a 7-day ban for, it doesn't obviously show anything, but you can see. Are you watching the video?
Not yet, because I'm trying to. I have to get the app. It's telling me to download the app. It says, I'm like,
You
come
don't
on.
have Reddit?
I don't
Yeah,
have.
you don't have Reddit?
I have Reddit. I don't have the app download because I'm doing it from my phone,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
but I don't have the
You
app.
don't have the
downloaded.
app on your phone? Oh.
Not on the other device. My main phone, I do. Not my other. You guys know.
Yeah. Your trap
Yeah, I
phone
get you.
for your
I get you.
hose. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys. No, keep talk while I'm getting this going.
But
You
yeah,
should- you
dude,
should
no.
follow me.
In all honesty, I was just waiting for you to look at the things so you
I
can
don't
see.
use
You're
Reddit
just
like
like
that.
interesting, but like, so the whole context of this video for those of you guys that are listening, because obviously we're not going to be showing the video on here, due to copyright issues. But like the whole thing was, she's on her stream. She's only showing the top part of her torso. She has her little, what's it called, top on or whatever. But
I'm
there
watching
is
it-
a window that you
I'm-
can see a reflection.
I'm watching it right now, so but I'm muting my mic in case just to let you guys know.
Hey, you want to put the lotion away?
The what?
The lotion.
I said, could you put the lotion
I
away?
hate you guys so much.
But anyways, like you could see it on her facial expressions, right?
Yeah.
And you could see, like, in the reflection of the mirror, that hey, something's kind of going on back there. Like, dude was like up in there, having a feast, if you know what I mean. But I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Yo. Uh-oh. Your mom walks in, she's like, what are you watching?
What is this? Are you on X
So-
videos again?
So as soon as he mentioned the reflection part, that's what I did notice that and everything. The funny part about it though, the chair's in the way. Still. It's like in the
Yeah.
you notice it though, like how you said, facial
Like you can
expressions
see
and
her
all that stuff.
lifting her leg over.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But it's just like that, and it's like, and everything like that. I remember I heard that she was drunk when that happened too.
Yeah, she said it was a drunken mistake.
And everything, and so it's like in all.
Oh, I had those.
So the thing is like 7 day. It's a 7 day. It was a 7 day ban out of that. and everything. Now, here, like, the streamer is like obviously is someone that's obviously not from the States, is somewhere international, and all that stuff. Probably doesn't have a small inclination. Probably doesn't. I don't even know. I'm just like shooting off the back of my head and all that stuff. Probably has somewhat of a maybe small to medium sized following, maybe if not, and all that stuff.
Maybe, yeah.
And everything and all that stuff. And then this tends to happen and all that stuff. And obviously it becomes the biggest thing in the world because of the fact of some guy that got a permaban for escalation and all that stuff. Is the 7 days a little too much, too small? Most likely, and all that stuff. Now after seeing that and everything like that and everything, but at the same time, it's like
it's average, by the way.
It's literally average, and again, but we have to like also at the same time there are
Minors. Oh, yeah.
That too. There are minors, even though like the age is like you have to be 13 to sign up for an account and all stuff.
Which is still a minor.
People lie.
Yeah.
People lie in the accounts. What I'm trying to get at though is what I'm trying to get at though about it. That's what I'm trying to like. I'm agreeing with you guys. Like you have to be 13 to have an account and all that stuff, but you're still considered that's still a minor and all that stuff and everything. There's still no, I guess you could say, parental controls within this service in a way and all that stuff. And the other thing about it is like, and this is not against any of these type of streamers and all that stuff and everything like that. And there's like, go get your bag no matter how you can when you're on Twitch. There's literally like a section of female streamers that are doing
interesting things.
Interesting things you can say and all.
Is what we'll say.
It is, and it is like again. I have nothing. I have.
Ricky's like, I know, I've explored this rabbit hole.
I don't. I'm not knocking it for what they do and all that stuff and everything like that.
You're like, I enjoy the content.
And everything. I mean,
I subscribe.
Oh my!
it just ends up there. So it's
You're like, I use my Amazon Prime.
At the same time, it's just like it's a 7-day ban. I mean, it's not like it happened again, like it happened again with her and all that stuff since then and everything.
Yeah.
Do I think the streamer that got the permaban did he deserve that? In all honesty, it's just more of the fact of everyone knows his community know who he is and who he jokes around that stuff. At the same time, it's just like, do you really want to put that on somebody else? And yes, the person that got abused is a big streamer and all that stuff. Because I'm not gonna name names and all that stuff. And that streamer in particularly says their things and all that stuff. And then plus, they squashed their beef or whatever that was when that happened and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And boxing match.
And all that stuff. Yeah, it went 12 rounds. It went 12 rounds and everything.
I mean, isn't that the only way nowadays?
And everything. In the content creation,
as long as it's for a good cause, right?
Apparently so. And all that stuff. And maybe the permaban was a little excessive, but at the same time, it's just more the fact of how that situation went and all that stuff. And you can keep he's still fighting for it to get it removed, and I respect the guy for that and all that stuff. But it's just more the fact of sometimes these people that are in content creation go to measures where it's like, okay.
Okay, but not only people in content creation, but let's talk about the audiences. Because so with this, I know I'm not the host, but Mandy, can we move on to the next topic of Dream?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Next topic.
I love the fact that the majority of the topics are something that Manny does not pay attention to whatsoever.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love every minute of it though.
So next topic, right? Dream face reveal.
Yeah. Whoever that is.
Arturo, give the rundown of who this person is for that people to know, because we most likely, including Manny, don't know who this person.
Is it that one dude with the deep ass voice?
That's Corpse.
No.
So no.
Oh.
So Dream, right? He is a Minecraft, or was an alleged Minecraft speedrunner, but he was more known for his Minecraft, what's it called, manhunts, right? And so the whole fiasco stuff with Dream all happened, like, I think it was like last year, right, with his whole cheating allegations and everything.
I thought it was during the pandemic.
No, it's 2020. 2020, a whole bunch of cheating allegations because he was caught cheating with the speedruns or whatever, and he also had a very large follow account. But he mainly does like Minecraft manhunts with his friends, right? But this whole time, nobody knew how Dream looked. Kept his face hidden, whatever. And because he has such a large following now, he decided to go ahead and, do a face reveal. And it literally is one of the biggest face reveals because just because of his following, all of his followers, right? And not only that, but like his face reveal was even breaking records for like other streamers, like Ludwig, for instance. I think it broke like his like max, like his most watched stream and everything, right?
His Money Mogul.
His
Money Mogul, which is the one he was referring to, hit 149,000 concurrent viewers.
Yeah.
He hit over 160, if I remember correctly, the last time it was on that stream to do to watch the face reveal.
Yeah, so basically it was a big thing, I saw it pop up my notifications. I was like, I'll check it out, what's it called? And Ricky, did you manage to catch this when it was going live?
Okay, so here's the story about how I came to know about it because I didn't know about it to the day of, in all honesty, and everything like that. I know.
Yeah, because apparently there was a whole buildup. I didn't know about it to the day of either, because I don't follow Dream on,
Oh,
on
I've
Twitter.
seen this.
Yeah. So
He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I've seen
this
this.
guy.
Yeah, the one with the mask. Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I don't know who the hell he is, but I've seen the video.
yeah, so I know of Dream from the Among Us days during the pandemic and all stuff, and he would play with the other big streamers and all that stuff. And I found out he was a Minecraft streamer and all that stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. Then
He's a Minecrafter.
yeah,
He's a
content creator
mooncrafter.
and all that stuff. So funny enough, yesterday I was minding my own business, trying to get stuff ready for today, and was gonna probably play something, and then of the tweets of all of the most randomest account that I saw, it was the YouTube's Twitter account. All it said was 1 hour, and for some odd reason, it just caught my attention, and I'm like, what's in an hour and all that stuff. So I decided to like look around a bit for something. I didn't pay attention, but then I started paying attention to like, because like there's other streamers that I follow on Twitter, and they mentioned Dream, and I'm like, what's happening? And on my Twitter, it happened to be on my trending Twitch. I was like, oh, it's a face reveal. I was like, oh, he's gonna show his face. That's cool. Is any streamer that I know gonna watch it? That's most likely.
Oh gosh.
Oddly enough, the only person so far that I found that was happened to be live was Ludwig, and I was like, okay, and all that stuff.
Now, who is this?
Ludwig's like a.
Oh,
yeah, it's.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Let's not, because it's gonna be one big thing after another. It's like before, because knowing Manny, one thing will lead to another person. He's gonna ask about that, and I don't want to get in. That's gonna take too much, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was watching it and everything like that, and then so I was like, you know what? I'll probably just watch the actual one. Like, is he gonna live stream it? Is it gonna be a video? Found out he's just gonna upload a video and everything. So I'm trying to find his freaking YouTube channel, and all I did was type in Dream, and I'm like, okay, here it is. And I waited, and while having Ludwig stream on, while he was just talking about stuff and everything, and it gets on, it shows it, it's showing up. So in YouTube, there's the premiere feature where it'll hit up a certain time. Once it starts, there's another countdown that leads up. There's a countdown that leads up to it. I get to the countdown part and all that stuff, and I'm like, for some reason, I thought it was I still had Ludwig stream up, and it looked like it was in sync, and I was like, but no, it was off by like a second. So I was like, I'm gonna refresh the page on Dream's thing and see if it syncs up. It took me back like I was behind now for like 8 seconds. I'm like, oh hell no, and all that stuff. I just ended up watching. I ended up just watching it on Ludwig's stream, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually watching this for no reason and all that stuff and everything, all because of a tweet YouTube put up and all that stuff and everything. And this is like I said, this is the official YouTube Twitter account. All it put was 1 hour, and it made me do all this and everything like that. I ended up seeing it. I watched it, and it was like it was a funny video. I'm not gonna lie, and all that stuff. I do like the fact of how he's like the reason why he did it. It was more the fact because he wants to do more IRL content.
Yeah, because like
people.
When you upload content without a face, your content is very limited in what you can do.
But the thing is, there's a lot of content creators that are like that.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with doing face reveals, and there's nothing wrong with, having, your mystery being shrouded with mystery. Mm-hmm. So this is where I go back to where it's the audiences, right?
That's
because
this is where it comes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So like, I want to be honest, right? Dream is not a bad looking dude, right?
Facts.
I'm like, okay, sure. Our faces all have some imperfections and everything, but holy crap, no joke. Like, I think I went to Twitter and like my whole feed was just like freaking full of ugly Dream. This. I'm like, holy crap, dude. Like, people were just like dogging on him. Like,
so weird.
No joke.
I just saw a pic. I looked him up, and the first thing I see is a picture of him and the Rumpelstiltskin dude from Shrek.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, like, dude,
Oh, that's
internet is
funny.
just tearing him apart
It
for this,
really
and I'm
is.
like, oh
But
my gosh.
But you have to look. The
That's
thing is, before the face reveal, there are Twitter accounts or fans that have fan art of what this guy they were thinking would probably look like and everything.
Was
Yeah.
any of it mirrored?
I have no idea, in all honesty, because I
But
haven't seen. I
but
haven't seen
not
a
only
single one.
that, but not what the heck? This Pokemon didn't die. Sorry, I'm like EV training my Pokemon while I'm doing this. uh, but not only that, right? But it's just the fact that he did that whole thing, and then people were just, like I said, tearing him apart. I don't even know where I was going with that point because I kind of like threw myself off.
People were tearing him apart, and then Ricky said they had fan art of him, and that's all I remember. To be honest.
Anyways, but think about it, right? So you might be asking, why are they tearing him apart? If he doesn't like half bad, why? You gotta also remember, Dream also like kind of pissed off a lot of people too, because of the whole caught cheating while speedrunning and everything, and then actually uploaded those for actual contesting in the speedruns. And with that, right? Granted, he's made some enemies along the way, and I think it's just like the amount of people that just kind of dislike Dream's content or just dislike Dream as a person, and then also goes to show for the people that just hop onto trains because of like popular trends, things like that. Like they just absolutely tore him apart just because of those few things. And I'm like, damn, you're over here making me insecure about my face.
I mean,
That's why I don't show my face online.
the thing is like for me, it's like I congratulate the guy for doing that and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I'm like interested to see of where this goes after that. But the thing is though, since like with this like being so hyped, like dude, that video hit a million views.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a quick
Too bad it was in the negative.
within it and all that stuff and everything like that. Like literally, there was literally like even like right before the video started, it hit a million already in all that stuff, and it was just like, oh my god. But the thing is though, I'm like it scares me for other content creators that don't have that don't show their faces and say if they end up with this big following and all that stuff and everything like that, like and everything. I think the Manny mentioned earlier, Corpse.
Marshmallow. Oh.
And all that stuff. Corpse, like
you say Marshmallow.
yeah, he did. I think he's already shown his face, if I'm correct.
No, he didn't. No.
And all that stuff. No,
No, they were publicity stunts.
That's
Yeah.
dead nose.
That's dead nose, yeah.
I think for Corpse in particularly, oh my
Okay,
god.
I just opened Twitter, right? And I went to like the trending page and looked up Dream Face Reveal. And here, I'm just gonna share this tweet with you. So you're gonna understand.
So it's like it's gonna be like it's gonna put pressure on these other ones that decide to do this, but it's unnecessary pressure and all that stuff. That's the thing, and all that stuff because it's like and everything, and it's like why would you do this to somebody to stress them out like that and everything like that? It's gonna be so
yeah.
This is correct, yeah.
Yeah, because like they do that. Like some of them do this for a reason. Like they don't for not showing their faces, and it can be a ton of things and all that stuff and everything. And it's like and all that stuff, and it's like again, but like I mean, it's all on them if they want to do it, and if they don't, that's totally fine too. And for that stuff, but well, I don't know. We'll see what happens, and again, I congratulate Dream on the face reveal. I congratulate him for making me end up watching it and all that stuff, and go through the journey that was of trying to figure out how to find this.
Oh gosh.
And everything. And everything. Did I subscribe to your channel? Unfortunately, no. But I wish him the best and all his other. I think he's gonna be at TwitchCon this week too.
Makes sense. Sure.
Well, because like mostly every single big content creator is gonna be there.
Do we wear?
It's TwitchCon.
Nah.
Beware.
Osmond Gold's not gonna be there, so it doesn't really matter.
I said almost every single big stream. Okay.
So that's what dream reveal meant. Okay. So speaking of getting roasted on and getting memed about, Adam Levine has been recently.
Levine. Just
Huh?
Adam Levine.
It says Levine. Levine.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just letting you know the correct word. What is it?
All right.
Okay.
Adam Levine has been getting memed about. Now I've seen these and they're funny. I don't know what it relates to though, so you just want to touch on that.
Basically, because he cheated on his wife. That's all.
Oh, okay, it's not that
Yeah.
bad. I'm kidding. You should never do
But-
that.
Oh gosh.
I'm kidding. These are
We're not
jokes.
here because of that.
These are jokes.
We're here because of the new meme templates that he has provided.
This
I've
is
only seen
true.
a few. I haven't seen all.
I've seen quite a bit.
Oh, dude, like just a few that we were given, that is more than enough for like the internet to go wild.
Yeah.
It's
Because let me tell you, he flirts with the riz of like an 8th grade middle schooler or junior high as an 8th grader, you know, basically.
okay.
You
Sorry, I
know-
was focused on- Continue. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, I was.
You continue. Good. Okay.
Have you seen some of them?
Currently, no.
Yeah, some what? Really?
Okay. You know, I'll send one. This is a meme, but like the actual text is real, right?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's just hilarious. Just like things like that. Or there's more, but I just can't find them right now. That the one I just sent you is like the biggest one, right? That's just
Yeah.
been going all around the internet. And then there's also this one as well. But yeah. It's just the fact that he provided, you know, blessed memes for us. And then like, you know, we could abuse like all the Shreks I get on Twitter now. And everything else. It's just beautiful, beautiful content that he has provided. You know, terrible thing that he's done, especially because, you know, different allegations or whatever. But you know, that's his own personal problems. We're here to strive on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's just like that part's just like a little footnote. Just like, oh yes, blessed is the memes.
So it is the memes indeed.
Fair.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, I mean, I think for me it's just because I know more of what happened than it is about the memes, and it's like I'm just trying to stay out of it as much as possible right now. So I don't want to say much.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, on my like the one thing I've seen more about it is more of that than it is the memes.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of it, but more of the memes have been showing up for me.
I hate you.
What did he? Of course you're doing something. Saving that. That's beautiful, man.
It's so disturbing. It's so weird. Oh my gosh.
For those of you who don't know, it's a
No, no. No. They do not need to know. They do not need to know.
okay. Fair.
Oh gosh.
Fair. Well, before hold on. I had this plan, but my phone died, so I'm gonna have to use a different option.
Oh my gosh.
This is what you get. That's what you get for sending that.
I did that from my computer.
Mm-mm.
What was it? It was this one right here. All right.
I was gonna say it was like while Manny's looking at that, I was gonna say, Arthur, are you excited for TwitchCon?
Oh, I'm excited for TwitchCon, dude. Like,
Okay,
as you
people.
know, I sent you all the places that I probably want to eat at.
To give it a little insight about the trip and all that stuff, this will be Arturo's first time going to TwitchCon. This will actually be my second time going. The last time I went was in 2018. Interesting experience. It's gonna be more. I think this is gonna be a little more exciting because it's in San Diego and it's at the. I
Mhm.
think the San Diego Convention Center is a little bit more bigger than it is the one at San Jose, and interesting seeing of how it's gonna be and how it plays out and everything like that. And especially with knowing of what's happened the last 2 weeks with Twitch in general, it's just gonna be more interesting.
Yes,
All that stuff. I'm excited and all that stuff. It's gonna be fun.
I am very excited too.
It's gonna be a fun time, especially the food stuff that you sent me earlier today too. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Oh, I know. I'm like, I got the hiccups, Ricky.
What you? I was like, what I saw was like, yes, yes, yes.
And then we'll find you a nice little. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
If it happens, it happens. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anybody at TwitchCon hit Ricky up? If it happens, it happens.
Why? Man,
He's looking for love.
See, why does he do? Oh, man, there's a point of time where you don't say anything. That was one of them.
Nah. I think he. No, just kidding.
I think that's how it is. I'm trying to figure this damn thing out.
What are you doing?
Why are computers so complicated? Ricky, do you have a pen with you?
Do I have a pen?
Yeah. Pen and paper.
No. I have a keyboard and a Google Doc. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh gosh.
Copy whatever I'm gonna write. Whatever you guys say. All right, I'm gonna need an adjective.
What?
I'm confused.
I need an adjective. We're doing a Mad Libs here. I need an adjective.
I'm scared.
It'll be fine. As long as your guys' answers are PG, the Mad Lib is gonna be PG. So it's up to you guys, really.
Around you, I don't think anything's PG.
No, but I'm not answering the questions.
Well, we'll say wild.
Go with that, yeah.
Wild?
Yeah.
Wild.
Wild.
Okay, I need a verb.
I want to say something bad. Is horny a verb?
I think so.
Guy.
Yes.
Should be. I feel like it is.
I think it is.
I don't know.
Horny is to describe an action, right?
All right, horny it is.
It's an adjective.
All right. Oh man. Okay, we need another verb then.
I mean horniness, and then now it's a verb. Describe an action.
This is not PG.
Don't you love the English language?
That is still considered an adjective.
So, it's not
Really?
that.
Oh my gosh.
We need a verb.
Okay. What about lewd?
Lewd?
I'm pretty sure Ricky's are just looking this up, so I'm just gonna spit words out.
Adjective.
An
Oh
adjective?
my gosh.
A word to describe an action, state, or occurrence forming in the main part of predicate or a sentence, such as hear, become, happen.
Make.
Oh wait, yeah. Why don't? See,
What
this is
about
why I'm
make?
not an English major. I don't care about verbs.
What about make? Is make a verb?
Give me a sec, just to confirm.
It sounds like it is. I'm just not sure.
It is a verb.
Okay, we're going with make. Don't worry, Arturo, because the next one's another adjective.
We'll use horn dog.
Horn dog. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. I need a noun.
Person, place, or thing. Street.
Street. Okay. All right. I need a color.
We'll put pink.
There we go.
Pink. All right. Now, I need a plural noun.
Plural noun.
Uh,
Queens.
Okay.
Queens. We're going with queens. Okay. Now I need a verb again.
Our audience listeners are so enjoying this bit right now.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
another verb. I need another verb.
Steal.
Steal. Okay, that works. Okay. I need an adjective.
Why did?
Arturo's been the one with the adjective, so I'll just let him go.
Oh, okay. I'll just say, shoot, yeet.
Is yeet in there? I feel like it is. Okay, sure.
Yeet is an adjective.
Yeah.
It's an action, I think. I believe.
Yeah, it is an action. Like,
Okay,
this
I need
bitch
a verb.
empty. Yeet.
I need a verb.
Gary.
Harry?
I don't know.
Did you say scary or Harry?
Harry.
Oh, Harry, as in a dog, right?
Harry.
Yeah, that's what you said. Like a hairy dog.
No, isn't hairy an adjective? Because it's an appearance.
Describe with something. Yeah.
Harry.
Scary. Okay, got it. Scary. Got it. Okay, scary. Okay, I need a
Isn't-
noun.
Hold on.
It's good enough for me. I need a noun.
Dildo.
Dildo. Okay.
That's the thing. Gary's an
Okay.
adjective.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
said.
He said a verb.
Yeah, I said a verb.
Yeah, I know. You said scary.
I said carry.
Oh, carry.
Carry is still an adjective, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still an adjective.
Is it? That's why I was.
It's an action.
That's why I kept saying it. God damn it! It's
Heard.
a verb.
It's a verb?
It's a
Okay.
verb.
You said, what did you say now?
CARRY.
You said carry. CARRY. Okay, got it. Okay.
I don't need new headphones.
Okay, I need one more adjective.
Wait.
Aroused.
There we go. That one.
Aroused. Let's go with that.
Whatever.
Oh, what did you want to say?
No, it's.
I like aroused too much. All right,
Am I-
this Mad Lib for this episode. Tonight
Oh my
is the
gosh.
night
This is so stupid.
when all the wild monsters, not bad, come out to make horn dog witches
Hold on.
with.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say the last part's gonna sound so weird, probably.
It is.
No, so go.
Okay.
Finished.
Okay. Let's see. Tonight is the night when all the wild monsters come out to make horn dog street witches with big pink. Nope, that's not right. Let me restart that.
Why do I?
I'm switching through docs to get the answers, okay? Tonight's the night when all the wild monsters come out to
Wait.
make.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You have to switch between docs. Did you not just fill it in?
No, you can't fill it in with docs, can you?
Can you? Why don't you just copy and paste the thing into the doc and then filling it in the doc?
How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. What the hell?
What the
I
fuck?
didn't do no. I don't know how to do it.
I don't even know who this person is.
My mom and Lisa are like, what the hell is he screaming about right now?
I have no idea what do you do? Just what? How do you? I can't write on it.
So
There's
wait.
a limit right on it.
So wait. The other thing. So the actual like story part is that from like a different website in general?
Yeah.
Copy that whole
Oh.
text.
Oh, how do you copy? Okay, I can do that. Yeah. Fill me in real quick, because it's gonna be some dead air from me.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, of the podcast. I just like to firmly known that this is. I hope this bit is gonna be the most weirdest and strangest thing. If you are happen to be listening to this, I feel sorry for you right now. If you're watching this, I also feel sorry for you because I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to fit this in a TikTok right now because it's crazy.
You know, you're just gonna cut it up, right?
Well, I know that, but still,
Oh gosh.
I gotta figure out how to fit it in a good amount of time and all that stuff.
True.
I hope that was good within all that was within 2 minutes because that's how much I have that my buffer set up for. Oh my gosh. And all that stuff. I like to state for the fact though, aroused, which was the last adjective you wanted, is actually a verb.
Oh,
Oh my
man, well, now
gosh.
we need.
Nope, you're keeping it in there. That's why I didn't say anything at first. You are keeping it in there. Because I am interested in seeing how this goes now. How that ends. And all that stuff. So has anyone watched while Manny's still figuring this out, have anyone watched that cyberpunk anime that's on Netflix?
No.
Okay. So apparently there's an anime on a new anime that came out on Netflix. It's based off the game Cyberpunk 2077.
Mhm.
And apparently it's actually good and all that stuff.
That's what I've heard too.
And apparently it has brought people back to the game. Also,
Interesting.
and brought in new
Interesting.
people. Apparently there was like towards 1 million concurrent users within the first after the show came out on Steam. That was like, okay, interesting and all that stuff. It has brought me back into the game itself again, and I've been playing it ever since. But I have not watched the show yet till this day, and everything, and all that stuff. But I will hopefully plan on watching that. I should need to figure out when, because there's a lot to do, and
Yeah, like good.
and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you realize, yeah. The thing is, like, I'm repacking my stuff.
Yeah. No, at least you have time to play games, dude. I have not played anything.
I tried, dude. This past weekend, I tried to play games. The past 2 days, I've ended up going to bed because I've been tired and all that stuff. But no, so like I had like at least like maybe 50, like a little near 50% stuff already packed in the bag I already planned on it. And then I was like, literally this morning, I was like, I wonder if my mom still has that suitcase because it's a bit bigger than my bag.
Yeah.
So now I got to put everything into the suitcase now.
Good.
That's why it's like if you have, I mean, it's probably dark. No one can see it if you're watching in YouTube, but like where my finger is right now, that's all my stuff that I'm supposed to be packing. Stuff. Apparently this week in San Diego, since we're talking about the trip, it's supposed to be mid-70s that weekend.
Interesting.
So
You know.
it's gonna be fine. Highest 80s on Saturday, so that's fine. And all that stuff. So it's not that bad.
So might bring some shorts, might not.
Might probably, most likely, hopefully. I don't know. There was a sale on Dickie shorts, and I didn't get to take advantage of it because I didn't have. But I ended up not doing it for some odd reason. Hopefully, it's still on sale and before we go to the movies and all that stuff, because that's what I plan on doing tomorrow after work. Before we see Don't Worry, Darling. I forgot the name of the movie.
Oh yeah, we're seeing Don't Worry, Darling. There's plenty of actually good movies this September and October. I know September just passed, but like,
yeah,
we have Smile. We have Don't Worry, Darling.
Pearl.
Albeit Pearl. We had to actually watch the prequel of Pearl before.
Which is technically a sequel, even though it's technically set as a prequel in this and all that stuff, to a movie that already came out earlier this year, and all that stuff. And the crazy part about it, they're making the third one supposed to come out in November or later this year, by the end of this year, and all that stuff. There's a trilogy within a year, and all that stuff. Also, Black Panther tickets are on sale. And all
that too.
So far, if we're doing the normal one that we do, Dolby Cinema at that theater we do. So far,
All right, one of them doesn't make sense.
I'm not surprised.
The yeet needs to be changed.
What was yeet was supposed to be an adjective, right?
Yes. Wait, no. Yes, yes, it is. My bad.
Hmm. Trying to think of what I want for it. Mhm.
Adjective.
Just look up adjectives and pick one.
I'm doing that. That's what I'm currently doing right now.
I already have adjectives available, but I'm like,
Embarrassed.
Okay, sounds good.
no. How about scrawny?
I think that's an adjective.
Is it
All
an
right.
adjective?
Here's your guys' Mad Lib.
Is
tonight-
femboy a noun?
Yes.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
You should replace one of the nouns with femboy.
No.
Okay.
We're-
No, I'm doing it.
Don't no.
Femboys. Replace femboys. Replace queens with
See,
femboys.
this bit is way long overdue, and all that stuff.
All right, I'm replacing queens with femboys. Just one change.
That's just the only change. Okay.
Dude, he
Continue
just
now.
did, dude, he literally had to redo the whole thing, and then we made.
That's
two
fine.
changes.
It's fine.
Okay. It's
What's
starting.
wrong with this?
Okay. Tonight is the night when all of the wild monsters come out to make horned dog witches with big streets and pink shoes, make potions, and very spooky brews. Vampires with femboys and long red capes visit friends and look
Doesn't
for
sound
neck
better.
capes. Ogres and ghosts sometimes still in play with embarrassed kids on this October day. Okay. Trick-or-treaters carry huge dildos and hunt for candy to scare princesses and cowboys here and there and everywhere. Have an aroused Halloween.
It actually works. You sure it wasn't the verb that had to be there? The last bit?
No?
It said an adjective.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I chose aroused as an adjective. I think it worked.
That's what I'm saying. Like it worked. It was, even though it was a verb and all that stuff. I still think Finboys was not needed to be changed. It needed to be changed to Finboys.
No, I think it
That
helped.
sounded weird. That sounded.
I
weird.
think it helped it rhyme better.
No, it didn't.
Vampires and femboys with long red capes. What- I
Yeah,
don't know what a
vampires
neck
and
cape
queens.
is.
So, I don't know. Are you making this a thing?
I feel like we should. It was fun.
I don't know about that now.
Next week will be
Yeah.
a lot smoother. Next week will be a
Are
lot
you sure
smoother.
about that?
Yeah, I'm
we'll
sure about
actually
that.
know what verbs and adjectives are this time.
Yeah, and I'll already have the thing. I just got to put the letters in. It'll be a lot better.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Things will be a lot better.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyways, back to what I was saying though about Black Panther. So seats are still available for the day we normally go, which is a Friday. So
Yeah.
still out there. I think I told Arturo this, but I don't think I told Manny this. I did say I was
Okay.
planning on seeing this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, like the whole weekend. So I already got my ticket for Thursday.
Oh gosh.
All that stuff. I'm just saying. I told you I was planning on doing this, and I'm doing it. I haven't did Friday yet because that's normal. Because that's the normal day we all go and all that stuff. So I'm waiting on you guys on that one and all that stuff. But I got my ticket for Thursday because I'm excited. The new trailer came out earlier today, and everything like that. Is there a no name reaction video for that trailer that was already uploaded on on the YouTube channel? Most likely, and all that stuff, because we need to
Is
get back
there?
into
I
that
don't-
content and all that stuff and everything like that. If you haven't, it's there and everything like that and all that stuff and everything. But I'm excited for this movie. And everything like that. We've already talked about this movie so many times already and everything like that. But this is the MCU. This is probably like our bread and butter of this podcast. So
You know, yeah, you're right. You're right.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I think it's probably time we probably expand the podcast family and do it since we and all that stuff. I mean, hell, we did it
The
with sports.
DCU.
No, No. A dedicated
The
MCU. in that game.
Arrowverse.
Dear God. Let's not get into
No?
that. Let's-
Okay.
Let's not get into that. I'm just saying we did it with sports and all that stuff. That's why I was like, I was gonna talk about. I was like, I'm glad we actually now made that a separate thing now, and everything.
Yeah.
Because when I did the rundown for that, when I set up the rundown for that, and what was gonna be talked about, I was like, oh, thank God, because this would not work in in the regular podcast
I'd be
It
like,
was
yeah,
like,
you guys do your
yeah.
thing, you know. I'll just be here.
and all that stuff. But damn, I think it's time. I think the expansion of the podcast network, our network of podcasts, will probably be bigger. Come next, I don't know yet. We're not. I'm just saying. Will something happen in 2023? Who knows? I'm just spitting ball ideas right now, and all that stuff, and
Cool.
everything. Oh my god.
We might be on Feed Finder.
And all that stuff.
Oh gosh, not the feet finder.
Kidding. I have horrible feet.
Anyways,
Anyways.
anyways, I'm just saying. Probably have to get our tickets because I kid you not, Thursday showing is almost gone for that one. Was almost gone. I literally just grabbed anything. I just grabbed a random seat because I know I was just going by myself for that one. And
That's
everything
true.
Like that. And everything. And but yeah, so that don't worry, darling, is Arthur and I are seeing that actually tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Because we're recording this on Monday, so tomorrow's Tuesday. and all that
I
stuff.
will be seeing Smile on Thursday.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You know, Ricky, we just got to go see Smile in San Diego.
There's an AMC in San Diego.
Yeah.
and
We
all
can
that
talk
stuff
about it.
And everything. So we can do that. I think I might end up watching X before we leave because I want to see.
What's that about?
I don't. So X is a horror movie that talks. If I remember correctly, is they're filming an adult film. But
Oh, I've seen that with Jenny Ortega.
Oh, gosh. Oh shoot, I
Yeah,
have my
yeah,
water right
yeah.
here.
Yeah. So,
Just in a Jenny Ortega movie.
huh? True.
Kidding.
I mean, she's been like almost in everything this year. and everything like
Yeah.
that. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
she's killing it this year.
I mean, she has that Wednesday show, which is coming out
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, Netflix. If there's one thing you screwed up on besides your whole plan and subscribers and losing subscribers.
Well, I
it's
mean,
that.
the original Addams Family, or not the original, but the Addams Family movie was a Thanksgiving movie. If you think about it.
I think that was like the second one. If not even correct.
Oh, okay. Maybe they're doing the second.
And all that stuff. It's a whole separate thing. It doesn't relate to the movie.
Maybe they do the Thanksgiving thing.
She's in school. From what I
Maybe
can tell
she's
from
gonna learn about Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, man! I just love the fact that how you're pulling these like excuses out of your butt
Yeah, maybe she's gonna learn about Thanksgiving. You don't know.
and all that stuff. No, it's her going to like a freaking boarding school or something like that.
They teach Thanksgiving stuff in boarding school.
I don't know about that, especially
they do.
nowadays.
Columbus Day. No, that's not. Is that next one?
Anyways, I just found it weird because you announced the date in September. Halloween is it's spooky October, spooky month and all that stuff and everything like that.
Spooktober.
Spooktober. It makes sense and all that stuff and everything.
It's Squattober.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you Disney decided to put Hocus Pocus 2 on the last day of September and everything.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So I'm like, I haven't seen it yet and all that stuff because it's like I'm waiting for. I probably might end up watching it this week before we leave for TwitchCon.
Have you started watching Nightmare Before Christmas yet?
My nieces actually was watching that before I got on.
That's good. It's a Halloween movie. It's pretty good.
Okay, I was just thinking. I was literally just thinking about this when I was getting it set up for my niece today, and I was literally thinking in the back of my head: is this a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's a Halloween movie.
It's a Halloween.
It's a Halloween movie.
It's
a Halloween movie.
Honestly,
there's way more Halloween aspects than Christmas.
Honestly, I don't care because I probably end up watching both on Halloween and Christmas and everything.
I watch it if it's on. Usually it's on during Christmas time, like during the 25 days of Christmas, and I'll still watch it.
You stick to that freeform stuff, don't you?
Yeah, dude. 25 days of Christmas.
I kid you
lit.
not. I kid you not. I gave up on that after maybe the third year of its existence.
Dude, that
And that
thing
was
is
back.
lit,
And that was
dude.
back when it was what? I think they did that when it was like Fox Family. That was the original.
And then
channel?
don't they have a scary one?
Yeah,
Too?
like
So
the
right now is the
freaking
31 Days of Halloween. Right now they're doing
yeah,
that.
31
There you
Days of
go.
Halloween.
Yeah,
There
right
you
now
go.
it's 31 Days of Halloween. So
There you
there's
go.
that.
I don't
and
do
then
that one too much, but I do the Christmas one.
and all that
I
stuff.
watch all the Christmas
I
ones.
I literally stopped after like maybe the first 5 years of its existence.
I
and
think
everything.
it's I
Don't
think
get me
it's
wrong.
cool.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it. It helped. It promotes the channel, that channel, and everything like that. I'm glad after the 15 million name changes that channel has gone through, they still stick with it and everything.
Yeah, that's
And all that
true.
stuff and everything. So I was like, the fact
When did
it's
that start?
25 days of Christmas
Because wasn't it 12 days of Christmas at one
or
point?
something like that. I don't remember.
I remember it being 12 days of Christmas, but I can't remember.
Give me a
And
second.
then all of a
No,
sudden
that's
now it's
not.
like
It's
25.
25 Days of Christmas, I think it was,
Was it always 25 days of
When
Christmas?
it first started.
or 24
I-
Days of Christmas. It's one of those two.
Was it? I could have sworn I seen a 12 days of Christmas. I'm not sure.
Give me a sec. I'm looking it up. Real time while I'm doing this.
Okay. What's your guys' favorite Christmas movie?
I love that we're talking about this in October.
Yeah. Mine's Die Hard. But or maybe Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one.
Uh,
What's that one movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme where he saves the Penguins arena from exploding? That's a pretty good one too. It's a nice one. That one where Goldberg Santa Claus and he starts killing people. That's a good one. Santa Slay. There you go. That's a pretty good one. I like that one. I don't show that one a lot. What else is there? The Santa Claus. That one's a good one with Woody. I like that. So that's pretty cool.
Oh gosh.
wait a minute. Hold on. You said the Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
With who?
It was Woody. Yeah.
No.
Oh wait, Buzz Lightyear.
There you go.
My bad. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
There you go. For anyone who doesn't know, he's referring to Tim Allen, the actual character, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Who plays Buzz Lightyear, but though he was also referring to by accident was Tom Hanks, who voices Woody.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Whole different Christmas movie.
For those who don't know.
Complete different Christmas movie.
Okay, so based off Wikipedia, and if I'm looking at this correctly, 1996.
Wow. I was like -4.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yeah,
That's crazy.
So, but it's been in existence since 1996, but I didn't know about it until 98 actually. So when and all that stuff. So that's when that was my first existence, and I think it was like those first couple years, and then I had stopped.
So like in 2000 you stopped.
2000. I want to say 2002 at least.
Okay.
And all that stuff.
That's fair.
And everything. I don't know. And it's not that I just.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Like it's cool. You watch the 25 Days of Christmas. Drink some coca.
The fact that it's lasted this long, I mean, I give him props for it.
Yeah. It's like Shark Week. It's like you have to watch all of it. You know what I mean?
He said Shark
Week. Yeah.
Dude, Shark Week is fire, dude. Have you not seen Shark Week?
I've still, until this day, I've not watched.
Dude, Shark Week is awesome. Like they had Mike Tyson try to knock out a great white. They had Michael.
What Shark Week was this? What did I miss?
I think it was like a couple of years ago. What was it? And then they had Phelps race the shark. That was cool. I think Tiffany Haddish swam with the sharks.
Also, a little tidbit note: it's always been named 25 Days of Christmas since
the
beginning. Now now 31 Nights of Halloween. It was actually originally called 13 Days of Halloween.
It was
to clear that one up, because I know I'm so much 12 Days of Christmas, but it wasn't.
Mike Tyson set to go toe to fin with the sea's apex predator
That sounds
as
recent.
part of Shark Week. Yeah, I think it was. Can't remember what it was. I remember watching it and it was nothing like I thought it was gonna be. 2020. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a lot cooler. It wasn't. I was expecting him to like be in a boxing ring under the water, but like it wasn't. You know what I mean? I thought that would have been cool. They put like boxing gloves like on the shark's fins. I thought that would have been tight. That's not how that went. Um, but he punched the shark once, so that counts, I guess. Um, that was cool.
That's
Then what else was there? A lot of the documentaries are cool. I like a lot of the documentaries on there that they air. Um, I think the most famous one being Megalodon. That one that they used real and fake footage to trick people into thinking the Megalodon was real, and everybody thought the Megalodon was real for like 2 years. They thought it was still, active. It's not. So that one was cool. I'm excited for this year's Shark or next year's Shark Week.
I
It's
was
gonna
gonna
be
say,
cool.
didn't Shark Week already pass this year?
Yeah, yeah,
Is Shark? Hey, wait, is that a once a year thing, or
yeah. It's once a week,
okay, once a
or
week?
not once a week. It's 1 week out of the year.
Okay.
Dumb Shark Week. I think it's awesome. I would love to be on Shark Week.
No.
I want to do like a Fear Factor Shark Week. You know what I mean? Like you have to swim a mile with a bucket of chum strapped to your waist or something, and it's like,
Gosh.
yeah,
Sounds like fun.
yeah, that should be a thing.
Anyways,
Not actually have sharks in there with them because it would kill them. Like do like what Michael Phelps CG a shark in there. That
Oh
was
my
cool.
gosh.
Yeah, they had Michael Phelps race a CG shark. Yeah, it wasn't good.
okay.
But okay.
Ready
With
for your
that being
picks? Oh, we're not done yet.
huh?
We gotta do your picks.
Oh, the picks.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everyone. Welcome to this special tidbit of the No Name Sports Show, where we started doing this thing where we'll pick games since our show is a monthly show on and everything with football, and then football season currently happening. We do our picks in advance based off the number of weeks we have. We already did 2, 3, and 4 on the first episode of the No Name Sports Show. Since our episode is actually coming out after week 5, we are actually gonna Manny and I will be doing our picks for week 5. Now throughout the No Name Podcast episode, I did look through some episodes, some games and all that stuff for week 5, and I found 3 games that because that's how the number of games we're doing. The tidbit to give everyone who doesn't know if they haven't watched the first episode, the one tidbit about picking, we do not pick games from the teams that we actually our home teams that we play. I.e., mine's are the Raiders, Manny's is the Steelers, and all that stuff, and everything. Do I try to avoid certain teams on Manny's sake on certain things? Yes, because I know he's
I
a
don't
on certain
struggle.
things and all
I
that
don't
stuff.
struggle. I don't.
Except for this week, we'll see how this week goes and all that stuff. But anyways,
All right.
coming into this, I forgot to grab bets on this.
Oh man, it's fine. It's
That's
fine.
fine. Okay.
We can't bet in California. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Can't talk about that. I'll save that for the next episode. Anyways, week 5, we are starting with the very early morning Sunday game, which is another international game in London. The 3-1 New York Giants versus the Green Bay Packers and everything. This is a 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time game because again, this game is held in London.
Interesting.
And all that stuff. Manny, who are you going with for this game?
I'm going with A-Rod. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said that, I was like, wait a minute, he retired from baseball. And everything like that. But
A-Rod? I guess it'd be A-Rod.
Did it dawn on me? Oh, he's talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So there we go. He's picking the Packers. I am actually gonna take the surprise pick and go with the Giants on this one. And everything. Second game is a 10 a.m. game Pacific Standard Time to let everyone know because we live in the West Coast. Sorry, because I have to switch to this to get my records because I forgot to copy and paste.
Good.
3-1 Dolphins at the 2-2 Jets, a big AFC East title because Dolphins are without their starting, going to be most likely without their starting quarterback due to some current things that we talked about on the No Name Sports Show and everything like that. And the Jets have been playing surprisingly well this year, even though at 2-2. Manny, who you got with the Jets at home?
Jets.
Also, just let you know, Jets at home and everything like that.
Dolphins can't do without Tua.
I am gonna also go the opposite of Manny and let that, because I feel like there's gonna be this spiritual awakening of this Dolphins team. Even though without them, they're gonna carry this team and all that stuff. Still, I'm going with the Dolphins away and all that stuff. And then lastly, it's a 1:25 Pacific Standard Time game. It is gonna be the undefeated Eagles against the 2-2 Cardinals at Arizona and all that stuff. If I had the bets, I would say those also, but I won't and all that stuff. Manny, who you got?
Cardinals.
Okay, I'm going with the Eagles. And all that one. No, that's it. We are going opposite in this for week 5. We will talk about this more. If you happen to be watching this before week 5 and all stuff, be sure to check this out on the No Name Sports Show and everything. Well,
People who don't watch the No Name Sports people who don't watch the No Name Sports Show, first off, you should. But second off, I was undefeated week 1. Just want to put that out there.
I love the fact that he brings up undefeated on picks that we didn't do picks on at all. And then even though we started
week two, my bad.
I was about to say, like, we started doing the show after week 1.
Yeah. I was I got a clean sweep on week 2.
Anyways,
oh gosh,
he already spoiled some of the picks already for his thing, but we'll talk about more about the picks on episode 2 of the No Name Sports Show, which is our new monthly sports show with me and Manny, and you can check that out. It's currently exclusively on YouTube. Maybe coming soon on audio services. Anyways, let's go.
That's happening every 4th Thursday of the month. I'm kidding. It's not. All right. That's our episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you guys liked it. If you guys feel the Mad Lib, let me know. If you guys don't,
please,
I don't care.
Comment below about the Mad Lib. I really want to know.
Yeah. We really want to know if you like it.
This Mad Lib was fire.
I feel like
the process of getting there was kind of rough, but
yeah. This was the first week, so like, if you want to wait till next week to like completely judge it, because next week will be a lot cleaner. Everything will be in order. I swear. I promise on it. Yeah. So yeah. So I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Yeah. I hope they did. Sounds like they did. Yeah. So this is the No Name Podcast signing out. This is Manny with Ricky and Doodle. Bye.
Yes.
You really
All right.
need to work
See you
on your call outs. Bye.
All right.